This is, to me, a huge piece of an overall puzzle of what we've been trying to do to just create enthusiasm from neighborhood to neighborhood.
The special thing about the Iowa Initiative for Sustainable Communities is that we form partnerships with 1 or 2 communities each year, and that means that in that community we are spending a lot of time and resources from the University of Iowa to try to help them accomplish some of the goals that they identify and share with us. We took a group of students from the School of Planning and Public Affairs for their first visit to Waterloo because they'll be doing a project working in a specific neighborhood called Church Row.
They call it Church Row for an obvious reason. There's a row of some of our oldest churches, and then surrounding it, you have a lot of our diverse population, residents from the island of Burma, Latino, African American immigrants new to our community, as well as our, some of our white citizens. But what we've seen over the course of years is some housing that has not kept up with time. So this is a great opportunity to figure out how we can raise and elevate the levels of housing, how we can create some home ownership in the area too, but to create that synergy and that sense of pride back into that area for the diverse residents that live there.
I came here about 2 years ago. Immediately found some affordable housing in the Church Row district. It was a very good way for me to start a new life here in the Midwest. As any planner, we want to make the communities that we live in and the communities that we work in more livable and more enjoyable for people, but I think a big aspect of that is also advancing social equity, and that's what brought me into the planning program here at the University of Iowa, and making sure that we make housing that is affordable, is livable, and diverse in all aspects.
I'm hoping that our impact will be one that will enrich the community that's already there and bring those people together and have, give them a neighborhood that they can really be proud about. Something that's been, kind of a topic of discussion in the planning world as of late especially is really engaging the community and going to them to be a source of information, really involving people from all walks of life. And it'll be especially unique with the COVID situation, learning how to do that virtually, learning new techniques that maybe haven't even been thought of yet. So I'm really excited about that and how that can translate into my future profession as a planner.
Even though we're living in very bizarre times where we have to take extra precautions, these experiences of being in the community in which we're working are really valuable for students. It's much more difficult to form a plan for a community without having seen it.
I never really thought that I'd have this opportunity through the University of Iowa to work so closely with something I really care about. So being able to, go to undergrad and then graduate school and then have it all come full circle to work in a community that I was born and raised, that's been awesome.
This is what I call living, learning, education at its best. We're so thankful, we're so blessed that you're here for your support. And believe me, we are going to make sure that by the time you finish with all these projects, that you're going to be tired.